aircraft is going further away from us because it's all based on the nose of the aircraft. If you ever get confusing with this, take a look at the screen. Take a look at the screen, and then the controls on the screen in itself are not reversed. So that makes it a little bit easier to remember. Now we're going to come back and we're going to land. Here's a good habit that I have for landing. When I'm landing, I like to have normal sensing on the controls. Not because I can't fly reverse sensing, but just because it's a good habit to have. You're getting closer to the ground. So I'm going to rotate the aircraft all the way to the left here, 180 degrees. Now it's facing in the same direction that I'm looking, so I can come back and essentially land my drone safely right here, having normal controls. Especially if you're brand new, this is really something that you want to be doing as a good
Christmas presents.
All right, the next maneuver is S-turn. What we're going to do is we're going to do like a snake pattern. If you look at it from the top, we're going to be doing a snake like this. So first thing is we're going to do is we're going to take off. We've done this before. And let's get to our altitude of about 10 feet, like we've done before. Whatever altitude you're comfortable with, okay? Actually, I'm going to stay right here, about 10 feet, okay? And on this one, because we're going to be snaking, it's going to be a combination of two different controls, forward and right on the right stick. So if I go forward and right a little bit, like this, then I continue going forward, but now I put a little bit of left stick as well. So forward and left stick on the right side, and again forward and then right stick on the right side. So my forward movement is always the same. My forward movement is always the same, and you can do this as many times as you want, as long as you have room and as long as you can see the aircraft. It's a good practice. It's a good practice to be smooth with the right stick. We're going to do the same, and we're going to come back. I'm going to go back and then some left on the right side, back and left, and then we're going to do back and right. And then we're going to do back and left again. And we're just snaking our way through, all the way here, all the way back to our landing spot. And as we get closer to our landing spot right here, look at that. Beautiful. Right on top of the landing spot, we're going to come back and land using the left stick. We're going to get back onto our landing pad. Okay, the left maneuver is the rectangular course, the rectangular pattern. This, I'm not going to lie, I took from my training as a man aircraft pilot. This is one of the maneuvers we've been teaching for a very long time. And what we're going to do is, if you look at it from the top, we're going to be doing a rectangular course.
Wait to go outside and try your new glasses on. They're pretty badass.
Before, when we did this this rectangle on the vertical plane. Now we're doing it from the top view. So it's fairly simple. We're going to be using the right stick. We're going to make it more complicated in the future. But just for right now, we're going to take off. We're going to get off the ground to about our 10 feet right here. Okay? And then once you're at about 10 feet, then we're going to go using the right stick. We're going to go to the right. All right. Go to the right, go to the right. Now you can go as long as you want. If you have cones, set them up. Set 4 different corners on the ground using red cones. Or if you're just at the park like I am today, just do this with a visual. What matters is that you understand what these controls are doing. Next thing is we're going to go forward for a little bit, and as we get to the top right of our rectangle, then we're going to go to the left, right stick to the left, right stick to the left. We're going to keep going to go to the top left of our rectangle. There we are. And then now I'm going to use the right stick to go back. And once we're abeam our landing pad right here, then I'm going to go to the right. And then I should be ending up right on top of my landing pad. Pretty much more or less, but a little bit further right here. But you notice I never really use the left stick. I didn't even have my finger on it, just so you can see that, this is not involved. And when you're done, you can land. Now here's, if you want to take this to the next level, if this is too simple for you, rotate the aircraft 180 degrees so it faces you. And then once you have that, now do the rectangular pattern with reverse control. Now, I would have to go to my right, which means left stick right here, just like that. And then now I would have to go further away from me, which means back, the back of the drone, so right stick.